It feels like a relic of yesteryear when a rivalry is built on tainted water. But as these fans know, the Little Brown Jug's history is a long one, and when it's on the line, everyone is thirsty for a sip of victory. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will go on the attack first. Michigan completely controlled this rivalry game last year and just took the jug away from the Gophers.
Listen, Michigan's a program at this point with recent success. They're thinking about national championships. We've seen them in the college football playoff here in recent years. This is a rivalry game against Minnesota that they're expected to dominate. And last year, David, they did.
Michigan, year after year, one of the winningest programs in all of college football. We expect them to be great. Always a tremendous challenge for Minnesota to try to get that Little Brown Jug.
Takes a handoff. It's Dalton. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Fleming. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but Recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. And so far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Minnesota has it back in the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Fleming. Here's a heat. Finds some fresh air. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. The safe ball and wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops it. Michigan ready to get that up. Rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Fires downfield. Got his man to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big.
Breaks into the open. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. no mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
They are absolutely...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, 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 plays it into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Fleming. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking for a crease, and it's Dalton. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Catches it at the 30. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now he'll fire back into the middle. He's got it along the sideline. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback extends the play. He wants it all. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Harris will throw. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to blow his way in. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over UCLA. We'll let you know what Navy Fields is out of Big Ten country from this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes live. Give to the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the button, tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Harris back to pass. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolverines! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so slow. Can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there to sort of put them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for a fair catch if you don't have to. Kicks out just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picks up the 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. With jet sweep pass. He's trying to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. And they're just rubbing their noses in.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's this one.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here in the half. He leaves it with his back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Back to throw. It's Fleming. Here's the pressure. Finds a tight end. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop. 28.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Makes the catch. It's Dalton. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Running to Green. Good pick up there. They'll move the change, and they're set up at the 41. The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Dalton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Golden Gophers line up to run it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Just about 30 seconds to go. You want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Now adjusting. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's first and 10 from inside the 40. Starts to scramble to the left. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And after that play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Gets it to the back. Showing off the arm. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. He splits the upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out ahead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, great energy in that building. And a fun first half for both Michigan and Minnesota with the little brown jug on the line. And we did this if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Michigan plays out.
Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Harris will throw. Keeps looking downfield. Uncorks one to the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. Now rolling to the left. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
I'm not letting him.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane today. Stop him at this. Minnesota has it back in the Gopher headed onto the field. Their drive starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field. Possession after possession. Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of there and watch.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch, now we got to keep it going.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guys. A lot of things going on, and I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. But will carried away with that roughing penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at second and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Parker. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Backed up now, here's second and long. Might be changing the route. Toss to the outside. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on this play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, let's go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. In the lure of the little brown jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told them, come win it if you want it so bad.
Yeah, listen, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but it was important. It was helping hydrate people back in the day, David, so, you get points for that.
Not expensive, but you know what? Anything that drives the hate between people and the animosity, sign me up, bro. And so we got to play for it. It means something, and people argued about it. Little brown jug.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers send down the punt unit. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to run it. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Harris back to pass. On the run, still looking. Fakes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. He got a step and just dusted the field. Michigan has dominated this rivalry over the years, and they look so close to securing the jug again.
You look at Michigan on paper, and they have an advantage all over the place against Minnesota. It was a question of whether they could just stay out of their own way. If they eliminated the mistakes, we knew this was going to be a tall order for Minnesota, and Michigan just looks dominant.
Yeah, it stinks, but it is the facts. The facts are you're less talented at Minnesota, and you've got to play really, really well, especially in these rivalry games, and hope to catch Michigan on a bad day. But that little brown jug is inching towards Michigan's sideline now.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play to this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They go to the ground. That's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off-play action on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A quick strike, just as we expected.
quarterbacks are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add to their lead. And they did tack on that point. Any adventure? That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Parker. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Bring in the heat. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Finding open areas. Fights off a defender. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Powers through the defender. He's piled up 112 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Throwing on the run. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there. Didn't hook up.
And it's nice to be in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Oh, I got time up. Okay.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain He did. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball.
So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll try to bring it up on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Secures it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Harris will throw. On the move to his left. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the line. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds. He got short at the 49.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the game. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want him to be physical.
And the Wolverines headed for the first and 10. Might as well run him until he stops if he's got it again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a second and 2. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Across the 25, he's got room. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper, this team had a chance this season. But until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Got it, and he can go with it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to Pater.
Minnesota, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the ground, back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7. The give to the bat. Once for the tackle. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line, trying to find a way to convert on third. Turning it on!
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now on first down from the 30. They'll try to get the toss play here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's Parker. Here comes the heat. And the defense got him at the 27.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. This trophy has been around forever. The oldest in the FBS over much of that time. It has been controlled by Michigan. And once again, it is the Wolverines taking the little round jug away from Minnesota. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.